Hey guys, so recently Cosrx released a peel, kind of coming after the ordinary peel, which is a holy grail for a lot of people. I think this is probably one of the first bottles I bought of it because, you know what, I don't need something that strong. And the one from Cosrx is actually a little bit stronger. They say it's 35% peel, AHA, BHA, PHA, LHA. So we've got all of them going on here. 35% peel, and the one from the ordinary is 3% AHA and 2% BHA. However, I will mention that the LHA and PHA in here are going to be super gentle. Well, much more gentle than 30% AHAs. So anyway, so I'm quickly going to do a pH test and I'm going to test it out, but let me do the pH test. So it comes in a plastic tube. They recommend using it once a week. Anyway, if you use exfoliants regularly though, generally, I don't know. I think you're better off just using exfoliants a few times a week instead of just doing it once a week. But you know what? A lot of people have different goals and things like that. So I'm got my pH strip out and trying to squeeze it out of the bottle here. It's not coming out very easily. Oh, it's very, very, they've got vitamin B12 in here, so it's red. So I'm not even sure that the water is the first ingredient, so I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to really test the pH, but I thought it was worth a try, but not super helpful. I'm going to wipe it off with a clean Kleenex and see if I can get any type of reading on it, but I think it's going to be pretty much impossible. So it just looks pink. I don't know. It could be anywhere on there. I'm going to assume they did a good job with the pH. I mean, if I kind of look at this, it kind of looks like it's between 3 and 4, but I mean, it's impossible to tell, so whatever. I'm going to quickly put on lip balm just so I don't irritate my poor lips. You know, let's see. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Summer Fridays lip balm on just to be safe because you don't want to get on your lips or anywhere near your eyes. So there we go. Okay, so the stars of the show in this guy are glycolic acid and lactic acid. And then we've got gluconolactone, mandelic acid, and then 2% salicylic acid. And then vitamin B12 or B2, vitamin B, vitamin E, Allantoin, and then hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. So it's not a very long ingredient list. So I guess I'll just see how long I can go. So for acne-prone skin, the only ingredient of note is vitamin E, but honestly, you're not going to leave this on overnight or nearly like that. They say 10 minutes at the most. We'll see how long I can get. I don't know. I'm kind of a baby. Although I used to use exfoliants a lot more than I do now because I'm really, I don't know. I used to use them a lot, like a lot of times, like every single night. And now it's like maybe once or twice a week, if that. So, okay. So looks like raspberry jelly. Looks like a jelly donut, so I don't recommend eating it. I'm going to put it on my nose first. I'm going to give it a second. And if it feels like it's on fire, then I probably won't apply it to the rest of my face. But so far, so good. No, my face isn't screaming yet. It's really hard to get out of here. It really does look like jelly donut filling, though. I must be hungry. So I'm going to use my chin next. I'm just kind of going for the major areas of my face that I like to exfoliate. There we go. I don't think I'm going to put it on my cheeks. I just don't. I guess I could. Maybe at the very end I'll put it on my cheeks, but I can feel it's tingling a little bit on my nose. But the chin and forehead, it's not tingling at all. So anyway, so I recommend if you pick this up, do a patch test first. They even have a little disclaimer. Is this going to be sold in Korea, I wonder? Because I think in Korea, I think they're pretty strict on like exfoliants and pH, and a lot of other countries are the same way. So I'm curious because up until recently, I haven't really seen a lot of actives in K-beauty products. Up until like the last couple of years, I don't remember seeing exfoliants and retinols and a lot of other actives as lactic acid. I don't remember seeing a lot of those in K-beauty products up until like the last year or two, especially even like retinols. Now I'm seeing them in a lot of things. So I'm curious if this is even going to be sold in Korea or where it's even going to be sold, because I think like the UK and other countries have limits on acids and things like that. I know it because a lot of people always are asking about the ordinary product and where they can get it, because they can't get it where they live because of the strength of it. They don't want people to destroy their skin, which I get. But this also has a lot of other uses that people use it for, not just their face. They use it on their feet for calluses and things like that, which I found was interesting. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense if you've got calluses on your feet to use it because it's exfoliant. So, anyway. Okay, so I'm at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I probably put it on like 2 minutes ago. So now I'm going to put it on the rest of my face. And then I'll probably won't leave it on 10 minutes because I don't want to, because I just don't like the thought of maybe paying for it too much later. So a few minutes and I'm good. Okay. Definitely steer clear of the eye area. A couple weeks ago, I got ascorbic acid in my eye, a little bit on accident, and I won't do that again. Oh, Lincoln just woke up. He's been sleeping all day. Okay, so I'm pretty good. I do have a little scratch on my face. I think it's from my fingernail. I think I'm just going to wipe it off that area. Yeah, it's a little scratch. Or it could have been Lincoln kicking me in the face in the middle of the night. I'm not sure. Sometimes he wakes up and kicks me, not on purpose. So, anyway, use once a week. Apply to clean, dry skin. I just rinsed my face off. I didn't wash it. And leave on for no more than 10 minutes and rinse off with lukewarm water. And then follow it up with a really good hydrating, soothing product. And I've got a couple of those that I'm going to apply. Ironically, when I'm done, I'm going to apply the Ordinary Soothing Barrier Repair because it's really got some really nice soothing ingredients in here. So anyway, I love the look. It looks pink. And I'm trying to remember, does the Ordinary one have vitamin B in it to give it the red color? Because I'm pretty sure that's why this has that red color, because it's the vitamin B. Not because of the exfoliants aren't red, but I'm going to have to do some digging on it. I do wish they would have put some more soothing ingredients in here. I mean, really, for soothing, we've got, vitamin B. I just don't know how much it really does for skin. I'm seeing it pop up in more and more products, but I'm not totally sold that it's like super beneficial. But for soothing, I guess we've got Allantoin, hyaluronic acid, and that's about it. Panthenol. So that's pretty high up. So anyway, okay, I think I'm going to rinse it off and see how my skin feels. And you know what? I will mention this is pretty affordable. So it's, how many ounces? 1 ounce, and I think it's about $18. Or if you check it on YesStyle, I think it's $13. It's 18 on Cosrx. YesStyle, it's cheaper. So anyway, okay, I'm going to rinse it off now because it's probably been on 5 minutes. That's good for me. I'm good with that. I'm good with 5 minutes. So, okay. Okay, I'm in view. There we go. So I'm going to put around my face. There wasn't so much stinging when it was on, but now that I rinsed it off, it feels a little stingy. So anyway, I'm going to pat a little bit of the Jin Sun Soothing Moisture Essence because it always calms my skin, but feels okay. Here's where my little scratch was, and I should have avoided that area a little bit more, but I didn't. But my nose area tingles a lot, but nothing else does. So, and be careful when you rinse it off. That's the other thing. Because you don't want it to get in your eyes when you're rinsing it off. You want to wipe it off carefully and then rinse everything else off after you've gotten the majority of it. And now I put that essence on, everything feels normal. I don't know. I don't really... There's a couple of reviews. People are like, oh my gosh, my skin looks instantly smoother and it feels baby softy instantly. I don't really notice that, but I mean, it will be soft, but I mean, nothing like dramatically different than just using an exfoliant regularly. So I guess maybe it does look a little brighter, except for my poor scratch, but okay, then I'm just going to put a couple I don't want to mess these up. This is the Ordinary Soothing Barrier Serum. That's the BHA PHA. I almost grabbed this one. And this is the soothing one. That's the one I wanted to put on. So I'm not going to screw that one up because I will not be happy with myself if I do that. So, and they're both pink. Everything's pink. Everything's got vitamin B in it these days. Anyway, so the Ordinary Barrier Serum, Soothing Barrier Serum, has some nice anti-itch soothing ingredients. It's actually overall a pretty impressive product. And I think after using something like that, that's a good product to go with. And then obviously use sunscreen. Don't even mess with that. I mean, after you use a peel like that, your skin is so much even more sensitive to the sun. And thankfully, there isn't any actual visible sun today. But those rays are always there. But obviously, there's no sun, so that's always a good thing. Well, not always a good thing, but you know what I mean. Feels okay to me. No, nothing exciting. So I don't feel any different. I think my skin looks about the same. Maybe feels a little bit softer, but nothing better than just a regular exfoliant a few times a week can deliver. So there we go. Anyway, that's my first impressions on it. Kind of also reminds me of the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial as well, in a way. But I think, to be honest, I think this is more gentle than the one from The Ordinary. Just one from The Ordinary, like within like a minute after applying it, I'm like screaming to rinse it off. And I didn't have that experience with this one. So perhaps the 35% seems like it's going to be higher. But when some of those are LHA and PHA, they're much more gentle than 35% AHA and BHA would be. So anyway, okay, those are my thoughts. Interesting from you guys if you're going to pick this up or if you have a favorite peel. I don't know. I'm sure people benefit from peels, you know, things like that, especially for like super clogged pores and things like that. But I think if you get in the habit of just using a good exfoliant a couple times a week, I think you won't need the peel as much. And I think your skin will be a little bit healthier than just overwhelmingly doing a peel. So anyway, okay. Leave a comment with any thoughts you have, and I'll see you more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.